Hello everyone, welcome to watch the 15-minute piano workshop video by teacher Congcong. This video consists of 3 one-hour piano lessons. The main task of these lessons is to enable some children who haven't learned to play the piano to master the skill within 3 hours. The first class begins. The main task is to help the children get familiar with the piano and learn how to play it with the correct hand position. However, before the first class began, I arranged a small ice-breaking game called Drum Passing Flower. The children would pass the item according to the rhythm of the drummer. Once the sound stopped, the student who received the item had to complete a small task. This not only helped to enhance everyone's familiarity with each other, but also trained the students' agility in recognizing rhythms.
Part 2 of the first lesson. Here, I have adopted the core model of the direct teaching method, which is I do, we do, you do. The theoretical basis is closely related to the scaffolding theory. First, in the I do part, I will briefly introduce the piano and ask the children to use their imagination to think about what the piano keyboard looks like. However, most of my students come from China, so sometimes I will explain what I say in Chinese. Then, here we adopted the video approach. I would ask the children to take out one finger and join me in locating the C note, and guide the students to find the F note.
Fingertips against on the keys. Treble is finger 1. Typically is finger 5. Place your hand on the key, and I will check each one. 来，往下放。好，再来 C。好，那我们的小拇指它对应的应该是发的F 的右边，对不对？好，我们也是抬起来，往下放。Everyone together again. OK. 两手一起哈。我们先从小莲花开始，走，停。
Finally, we still adopted the video approach here, asking everyone to play the 5-finger exercises with a strong and weak contrast together. This is the final product of this lesson.
立住第一关节，手腕不要塌了，宋同学，来走，好，停，回去，起来，接下去用小锤子走。
Now, the force applied by the small hammer and the small cotton ball respectively represent the distinction between strong and weak forces. By using this method for playing, it is still we do. Okay, everyone, now we have reached the second class. The main task for this class is to learn to play Little Star and to develop teamwork skills. There will be a simple 4-piece ensemble performance. First of all, B for the class, I adopted the method of using body movements to feel the musical rhythm in the ORF teaching approach. I initiated a small game where the children reviewed the notes C, D, E, F, G, or B that they had learned in the previous class. Then, I used different body positions to represent different pitches and divided them into groups for a competition.
Just call me for help. 去找一下 C 在哪里呀？C 的人喊一下 C， 站在 C 的后面。第一个音。好，第一个音，叫完哆，re，是不同的音高，不同的标记位置哦。好，好。
This not only helped to review and consolidate the content from the previous class, but also enabled them to experience the concept of pitch through their bodies in the game.
看出来这是什么？
The students in the first group had a very good understanding of pitch, so every note in their group was correct. Compared with the first group of students, the second group of students did not have a good grasp of pitch. They often couldn't tell what note it was. Therefore, for these students in the later stage, we need to conduct some other listening training. The act of awarding prizes falls under the core reinforcement methods in behaviorism. As we can see, at this moment, the children are all happy because of their efforts and receiving the prizes. Then I asked the students to give themselves a round of applause to boost their morale.
Today's challenge is Twinkle, twinkle, little star, faster, let teach me play. 好，我们今天要学什么呀 ？Twinkle, twinkle, little star。好，我们先听老师看一下左右手。Let's break it down. Right hand play.
Here, I also applied the scaffold theory. I first gave a demonstration of the little star to the students as per the I do principle.
Okay. Keep and sing the rhythms with me. 我们现在一边打节奏一边唱一下这个片子。右手哈，就唱右手。来打走。
Then it was time for the Wuju part. I led everyone to tap the rhythm and sing along with the melody of Little Star. When everyone sings together, no one will feel shy and everyone can fully participate in it. Now it's time for the you do part for the students. Each student practices individually, while the teacher provides on-site guidance. This way, a clearer understanding of each child's learning progress can be achieved. Now it's the children's presentation time. Displaying the children's achievements can not only boost their self-confidence, but also allow them to appreciate each other. Due to time constraints, I will select one student. In the second class, during the second half, I need to teach the students how to express different emotions through piano playing. Let's start with I do. I will guide the children to show their emotions. During the group practice, I asked them to work in pairs, playing together. I would select the students with slightly better skills to play the complex accompaniment parts, while the students with weaker skills would play the simple melody parts. In this situation, you will notice that these two students might make mistakes due to excessive nervousness. At this point, what we should do is to offer encouragement rather than criticism. Okay, now we have reached the presentation stage of the second class in the college. Please enjoy it in an immersive way.
对，是小的时候的。
Very good. Style. Last turn.
就是来吧。
See you all in the next class. Bye bye.
Tomorrow.
In the ice-breaking game of the third class, I used the guess what I'm drawing game to get all the children involved in this part. The game rule is as follows. Once the first student receives the word, they should convey it to the second student by using hand gestures, and so on. This process continues until the last student can correctly state what the word is. Because in the last class, we did a simple four-handed collaborative practice. So in the last class, our task was to intensify the practice of playing together with four hands, so that the children could learn to cooperate as a team and develop a sense of tacit understanding with their teammates. Only in this way can they perform better in the performance. In the third class, we conducted a consolidation and strengthening training on teamwork for four-handed playing. Therefore, I prepared 3 pieces of music that were suitable for performances. I let the children choose their own pieces to perform by drawing lots. This was both exciting and novel. Finally, please enjoy the final product that lasts for 3 hours.
Always with me，我们的名字叫
凤凰传奇。
谁是零花，谁是综艺。
大家好，我们组合名字叫
双城果粒橙。然后我们表演的曲目是《春之歌》。好，让我们有请最后一组。
我的名字叫水木年华啊，借鉴于刚才的凤凰传奇啊。然后我们今天演出的曲目呢是叫做《虫儿飞》。OK， 前面2组都比较古典和学院派，我们就比较随意了。
给大家来一个。
给大家来一个，我给你个前奏啊，你听到音乐导就开始啊。
The performance ended, and of course, it was time for the awarding ceremony. This is an essential part and also the one that the children are most looking forward to. The reward mechanism will enable the children to see the results and rewards they have obtained from their efforts. Only then will they have more motivation to continue learning the piano.